Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at a billionaire who buried his $1 million car to prove a point. If any of you guys love cars or money, then I'm sure you'd be very annoyed to hear that a billionaire buried a $1 million Bentley car. But some say he did this for a great reason to prove an amazing point. Find out what the point was and why he did this, and make your own decision at the end of the video. But first, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Have you ever heard of Thane Chiquinho Scarpa? You probably haven't, but if you live in Brazil, then I'm sure you have. He is one of Brazil's most rich and powerful men. He's a Brazilian billionaire who's very well known in the media. He's also a socialite and womanizer who's had many ex-wives and is at all of the elite parties in Brazil. He's also very famous online and goes by the nickname Count Scarpa. Well, one day he did something which put his name into the headlines all over Brazil. He announced on his Facebook page that he planned to bury his car with him. He said, much like the pharaohs of Egypt did, he wants to take his riches with him when he passes on. So he announced he would bury his $1 million Bentley car to have a comfortable journey into the other side. He stated he would bury the Bentley in his home's garden, and he even said everyone can come and see the car being buried a week from today at 11 AM. He also included a picture of him in a very fancy red jacket, a white parrot, and his Bentley car. Now, many people said this was completely fake and he did it all for media attention. So he responded by posting a photo of him in his back garden. In the picture, he was standing in his backyard in his mansion in Jardins, which is one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Underneath his feet was a giant hole he could fit his whole car into. In just a few days, his Facebook post about this had got over 6,000 likes and 10,000 shares. He also made headlines around Brazil, but all of it was very negative. People said he was very extravagant and bashful. Some even said he simply was burying his imported car because he didn't want to pay taxes. But he said to one journalist, "I've already paid all of my taxes and showed all of my documents before doing this." People said he was wasting money and should instead sell the car and then donate money to help the Brazilian people. There are many people in very poor parts of Sao Paulo, Brazil, which really need financial help. But despite all of the negative attention this got, he still went ahead with the ceremony. At the ceremony, there were many protesters there saying, "Why don't you donate the car to charity?" People also yelled about how he was very out of touch. But he didn't worry about these people at the ceremony and instead went right ahead with it. But that was when he stunned everyone with a massive twist. Moments before he lowered his car underground, he actually revealed his real motive behind doing this. And that was to create awareness for organ donation. He said, "People condemn me because I want to bury $1 million Bentley. But in fact, many people bury something much more valuable than my car." He went on to say that many people bury hearts, livers, lungs, eyes, and kidneys. He stated, "This is absolutely absurd when there's so many people waiting for transplants." The whole point of him burying the car was to show how valuable our organs actually are. He said, "So many people are waiting for a transplant, but you'll bury all of your healthy organs, which could save so many lives." The timing for this was actually genius and nobody saw it coming. But it was actually also a way to kick off Brazil's National Organ Donation Week. That's a week which is all about raising awareness for organ donation. Many countries by default have organ donation schemes. But in Brazil, you actually have to opt into one instead of opting out. Count Scarpa wants to change this, which is why he did this massive publicity stunt. It definitely worked well, even though people thought he was way out of touch at first. They soon realized he's actually a pretty genuine and great guy for doing this. After you've passed on, all of the organs in the human body add up to around $1 million. Of course, that's the same amount his car cost, so when he was burying it, he was making a point. Not only did he bury his car, he also stated that when he passes on, he's going to donate all of his organs to other people. To make this a big publicity stunt, he actually worked with the Brazilian advertising agency Leo Burnett Tailor-Made. Their campaign to raise awareness for organ donation won many awards. Even though he did announce it at the start of Brazil's National Organ Donation Week, nobody saw it coming. Instead, people were too busy bashing him, saying what he was doing was selfish. When in reality, it's just as selfish to not donate any organs after you pass on. After this campaign went viral, Brazil saw a massive increase in people donating their organs and signing up for organ donation schemes. And people now predict Scarpa may have saved hundreds or maybe thousands of lives with this campaign. So even though donating that Bentley could have helped a lot of people out, he saved way more people's lives by doing this big stunt. But now guys, it's time to let me know what you think about this in the comments. Do you think he was actually proving a really good point, or do you think it's still crazy to bury $1 million car? Personally, I think the net benefits outweigh the negatives here. And now it's time to vote in the poll in the top right corner. Are you guys gonna donate your organs after you pass on? Personally, I think I will, seeing as we'll save so many people's lives. If you guys want some more amazing and inspiring videos, check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that coming up on screen in a second. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.